This will
This is
be
where I
episode 7.
parked my car.
This isn't where you parked your car at all. We took a week off. If you guys couldn't tell, we weren't here last week. Funny story about that. I had a really fucking nasty cold. I had to take 3 days off of work and everything. It was real bad. And apparently Derek was like in the bathroom sick. So
Yeah, you text me. Well, I was thinking, oh man, I'm not gonna make it this week, and I have my phone in my hand and my head in the toilet and my arm on the floor. And you text me, and you're like, oh man, I'm not feeling so hot. And I just laughed into the toilet bowl. Yeah, it worked out perfect, man. Good timing on your sickness.
right.
No, Sci-Fi and I were fine.
Yeah, we were here.
Yeah, we were ready, man.
Did you guys want to monologue the D&D story yourself? Like, I go into the tavern. Oh, I go on stage. You could do that next time if you want. I give you free reign.
I was telling Jay, I think Sci-Fi and I could have carried it. I mean, in the interest of Simon
Probably
Cowell and
could've.
Agman, I think people would have found most entertaining.
You guys can have a spin-off Twitch stream if you want.
It would have been nothing but dick jokes and singing. I don't know. I don't know if people would have. Let's face it, they would. They'd be into it.
Yeah.
Who's not into dick jokes or singing? You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Dick musical.
So to make up for that, we're just gonna go hard. All D&D all day, and by all day, I of course mean like an hour and a half. Because we don't all have all day. So yeah, we're just gonna go ham.
That's fair. At this point, did you want me to just jump in and take over?
Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Cool. Okay, so if you recall, you had just gone through and killed those guys, that one guy outside of the kitchen, and then progressed across the stairway to the other side of the balcony and took on the mimic chest where Agman got his leg bitten. And then you, Agman, went through the secondary door and had a bucket land on your head. In the room, a man jumped out from behind some handmade fortifications made out of beds and said something along the lines of, "Get back, you demons," and he brandished a table leg at you. So if all of you are standing side by side, you will notice that Agman has a bucket on his head. This room is similar to the one that you were just in with all the cots, except this guy's upended them and made himself a little makeshift wall. He's standing in a hole in between the middle of the wall, brandishing a table leg at you. He's got a pillow kind of strapped to his chest, and it appears as though the roof has been carved out a little bit in patches, and the floor is wet, the walls have been wettened, and the ceiling has been wettened. Behind him, you can see there's some buckets just kind of scattered all over the place, and they all appear to be full, and he's got like a crazy look in his eye. We'll pick up with Agman with the bucket on his head.
Agman don't like bucket.
What else is new? Eggman doesn't like anything.
Agman most displeased. I'm gonna remove the bucket from my head.
Okay, you can do that.
And then huck it at the gentleman that's brandishing his weapon behind his fort.
That's not a bad idea. Okay, he's gonna take it and he's gonna try to bat it away. Wait, did you like throw it, or did you just kind of like offhandedly throw it?
Yeah, just tossed it.
Okay, he bats it away and he says, "Stay back! I've killed before. I'll kill again." Skoska Kill, what's your read of this guy?
I'm gonna look at Eggman and say, "Can I kill him?"
Yes, you may.
Nice. I'm gonna start walking towards him.
Okay, your perception of him is he's dressed in a priest's outfit. What's your alignment?
Chaotic, neutral.
Chaotic neutral?
Yes.
Okay, you've been doing some murdering. You're kind of on the... I feel as though you're slipping a little bit to the evil
I
side.
wasn't gonna kill him. I was just gonna intimidate him. Why are you doing this to me? I was just gonna get all close and be like, ah.
I'm just saying, as a DM in my perspective, it feels as though you're going a little bit dark side. So you're going to notice that the water that you're walking on is making your feet hurt a little bit, and you're steaming slightly.
The hell is this?
He's brandishing the table leg at you, and he's like, "I knew it! I knew you were evil!" And he's gonna take a swing at you with the table leg, but he completely misses. He's a little bit encumbered by the pillow he's tied around himself, but you notice that he is soaking wet, like he upended a bucket of water over top of himself. Let's go to Simon Cowell. Simon, what's your read of this?
I'm just gonna go ahead and throw a knife at the guy. Get him to drop that fucking table leg.
Is that what you say? Do you give him any warning, or you just okay?
No.
Did you want to do some diplomacy stuff, or just throw the knife?
Just throw the knife.
All right, fly at her.
20 crit.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Were you aiming anywhere particularly?
His hand.
His hand. Yeah. Okay. You spike his hand, and your dagger plants in his hand, and the table leg falls out of his hand, and now he's screaming, and he goes to run away from you. So he turns and he runs towards his buckets. We'll go back to Agman. Agman, what you doing?
I'm shaking my head and I'm leaving. I'm just gonna turn around and walk out the door.
Okay. What did you do with the bucket on your head?
I tossed it at him.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay, you're walking away. Are you walking to the left or to the right?
To the left.
Okay. You're gonna notice the third door in the hallway. It's been boarded up. There was a door there, but then it looks like someone pushed a table against the door or against the door frame to appear to make it like blocked off. Skoska kill.
I'm gonna follow Agman.
You just gonna leave? Okay. Your feet stop hurting as you exit the wet room. You can follow Agman and see the barricaded door as well. There's also a door to the right of that, kind of parallel to the other tower door that you guys ascended before. Simon Cowell, what are you doing?
Well, I feel bad about stabbing the guy, so I'm gonna go get my dagger from him and offer to do some drugs with him that I found from the other priest.
Oh my god.
Those
No,
mysteriously
you
dead
found it
when
from
we-
the dead guy. Yeah.
Oh, right.
It was dead when we got there, remember?
Oh my god. He says, "I will do no such thing," and he grabs one of the buckets and he tries to slosh you with it, like a full bucket of water. Let's see if that lands. Okay, it totally drenches you. But because you aren't an evil person, you're just wet. And now he looks kind of puzzled, and he says, "You're not here to kill me? You tried to kill me, but I guess you didn't because you just hurt my hand. Here's your dagger back," and he pulls it out of his hand and hands it to you.
Oh, thanks.
What are you doing here if you're not here to kill me? Are you with the rescue party? Are you guys here to rescue us?
We're looking for some vampires. I don't know. It's a long story. I'm just gonna go follow my homies.
What? Wait, no, don't go. But he's kind of exasperated, and are you gonna leave?
Yeah.
Okay. He says, wait. And he picks up one of his buckets, and he tries to give you one of his buckets. He says, "Take this with you."
Why do I want a bucket?
It's not just a bucket. And he winks at you and hands it to you. So he hands you a bucket full of water.
I guess I'll take the water.
Okay, you're now partially encumbered. Both of your hands are holding this bucket.
Okay.
He kind of shoos you out the door and then closes it. And you can hear rummaging noises like he's trying to set up a bucket really carefully on the edge of the door frame.
I push the door back open.
The bucket falls on him, and you just hear him cussing. Do you rejoin your group?
Yeah.
Okay. They're standing before a barricaded door.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up?
We'll go back to Agman.
Nice bucket.
It's a nice bucket.
I'm gonna try the classic Agman knocking on this barricaded door.
Okay, you can do that.
13.
Your foot bounces off. It was more like a really hard knock. You notice that there must be something piled behind the table because you heard something shift, and the door actually opens up a little bit. Moonlight is coming through, so whatever room is beyond that is being lit by the outside. Skoska kill.
Hey, Simon, can I borrow your flint?
Sure. Might be a little wet though.
Oh.
It is.
What are the chances I'm going to be able to start a fire here if it's wet?
If he's wet, the flint's wet. Agman is drenched, and so is Simon. He had a bucket actually sloshed on him. If you picked up the flint and steel, it's gonna burn your hand a little bit, which is gonna doubly suck because you just recently had it hugely gashed open, and you've got that scar on it. So that's gonna hurt you actually for 1 damage point.
Yeah, I won't do that then.
Oh, you did though,
Okay.
but you dropped. Simon Cowell.
Did anything happen after we knocked on this door?
It shifted slightly, but there's just moonlight coming through. Did you want to see if you can hear anything?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do a perception roll. Roll a d20 for me.
20.
God, what?
Not dying today.
Okay, you can hear 2 people struggling and 1 person laughing, and then in the distance you can hear some people cheering. The 2 people that you heard struggling sound kind of familiar to you, like you had heard them before. They're probably the Cult of Garul people. Let's go to Agman.
Gonna try my tried and true knock again. 8. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you tried to kick with your broken foot.
Oh god.
Yeah, I didn't think that one through. So no, that door's not gonna budge, or the barricade is not gonna budge. Skosko kill.
Not going to do anything. I'll just wait.
Okay, Simon Cowell.
I think this is Eggman's job.
What, you guys can't knock?
Nope.
Okay, so instead of assisting him, you're just gonna stand back and watch him try to kick the door.
Gonna stand
Watch
back
me
and watch
slay
him
him up.
judgingly.
I'll play him a door opening song.
Can you sing that for me, please?
Yeah, how's that go?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you gotta make it up, man. You gotta sing a song for him.
Yeah.
We're opening the door. Eggman's opening the door.
That's beautiful.
Open that door.
I'm actually really happy with that. Eggman, you feel like you could just take on the world right now.
Yes. 23.
What?
All thanks to your song.
Beautiful. Yeah, you flatten it. The door comes away. You can see that there was some chairs stacked behind it before. Okay, so you enter onto a long room. It's about the same width as the previous room, but it goes farther away from you. The far right, or so the right-hand side is all windows, really, really large ones, and one glass door in the middle of it. So it's really pretty on the right-hand side. To the center of the room is a large conference table, and it had some chairs stacked around it, but they've been thrown all over the place. At the far left-hand corner, you can see that there's kind of a bar, and standing on the center of the table in the middle is a vampire. She's huge, and she's holding a Cult of Nerul person in either hand and making them bash together, and there are 5 vampires outside of the window watching and cheering. Behind him in the corner, you can see a guy with his arms folded watching this whole affair go down. There's a door behind him. He just seems to be kind of enjoying the show. Agman, you enter the room first.
I'm gonna go into a barbarian rage.
All right, you fly into a barbarian rage. And?
Can I just charge in?
Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try to take my axe to the big vampire.
Okay.
$25.
Very nice. Okay, so she is going to try to counter that by blocking your axe with one of the Cult of Nerul people. Oh, she rolls just below you. You successfully get in and slice at one of her arms. One of the Cult of Nerul people drops as you attack her. You can roll for your damage.
6.
Very nice. Okay, so let's go to Skosko Kill.
I'm gonna walk over to the guy leaning against the door and kind of like nudge him with my elbow and be like, "What's going on here?"
He's at the far end of the room. You can try to approach him,
All right,
but
we'll try to approach him then.
Okay, you get within about 10 feet of him. You recognize him to be the guy that was standing on the balcony and turned into a bat earlier. Is there anything else you wanted to say? Because he's not answering you. He's just kind of looking at you, and he didn't budge.
I'm probably not close enough to attack, right?
Nope.
All right.
You
wait.
you could throw something, but other than that,
I don't have anything to throw.
okay. Simon Cowell.
I'm gonna throw my bucket of water at the big vampire.
Awesome. Okay, it sloshes mostly on her ankles and calves, but she screams, and it seems to be burning her, like scalding her. So she grabs the Cult of Nerul person that's in her other hand and slams them into the table head first. You pretty sure you hear a cracking sound, and it wasn't the table. It's going to be the vampire's turn. She's going to look at the Cult of Nerul person that she dropped on the left-hand side, and instead turn and try to punch Agman in the face. She will totally miss. She tries to take a swing at you, Agman, but your barbarian rage is just all-encompassing, and she totally can't make purchase. The guy leaning at the end of the room walks to the door and just puts his hand on the handle, but he's still just standing there leaning. The vampires that are standing outside are banging on the glass, and they seem to be cheering, and they're totally having a good time now. We'll go to Agman standing on the table.
I'm gonna take another swipe at the big bitch.
Cool. Swipe away.
18.
Very nice. Yeah, you're doing great with that axe. You can roll for your damage.
7.
Very nice. Okay. We will go to Skosko Kill. Skosko Kill, you were standing near the cool guy.
How far away?
Still about 10 feet.
Enough room to walk and attack in the same turn, or no?
Oh yeah.
Alright. Then, I'm gonna attack him.
Simon
All right.
Cowell's song really pumped me up.
He's playing a song?
Oh, his door opening song.
Yeah, okay. So not the +1 to attack song?
No.
No.
Damn. 15.
15 does not match his reflex capabilities. He just grabs your arm and looks you dead in the eye and says, "That's a bad move to make."
Well, I tried to talk to you first, motherfucker.
You get an air of a little bit of sovereignty. He rolls to try to kind of throw you away, but you're also pretty quick, so he just kind of gets you off of him. We'll go to Simon Cowell.
I'll play bardic music.
All right. You replay Agman's door song. Because it seems to be working. The vampire in the center of the room is now pissed that it couldn't hit Agman, so it's going to try again. There we go. Yeah, it punches you in the stomach. Yeah, you don't like it.
No.
2 + 2 is 4 damage you take. It's going to be your turn to counter.
All right, I'm gonna take another slash. 26.
Holy shit! How are you guys rolling so amazing this time? Man, that song is really doing it for you. Yeah. She is not ready for how amazing you are with that axe, man. You can roll for your damage.
8.
What? Yeah. Cool. Okay, yeah, you're slicing at her with that axe, and she is not having a good day. You can see out of the corner of your eye that Cult of Nerul guy that she threw is trying to stand up, but definitely not having an easy time of it. He got fucked up. Skoska Kill, you're in the corner with the cool guy.
Cool guy want to talk yet?
I should note that to your right-hand side is the big, tall glass wall, kind of, and on the other side of it, your immediate side of it, is a vampire banging on the glass, staring at you two. They want blood. So you just kind of have an audience, I should note. And he says,
"Does that want to talk yet?"
Why would I talk? Why would I talk to you? Who are you? Who the fuck are you?
Kind of the guy they sent to here to kill you.
Oh, you mean like that guy? And he points to the person with their neck broken on the table.
Yeah,
Because if you want to be like that guy, I can make you into that guy.
Kind of like him, but not nearly as dead.
I can fix that too. It's your turn for action.
Okay. Okay, where am I in relation to the big bitch in the center?
She's behind you.
Which is she facing away from me?
Yeah, she's facing towards Agman. He came in through the front door and jumped up on the table to fight her, so she's also still up on the table.
And distance?
I'd say about 30 feet.
I'll say fine. Watch this, and I'll make my way towards the chick in the center.
Okay. He waits and watches you. Simon Cow.
I'll use Riff on the big bitch.
All right, give it a whirl.
7.
Unfortunately, that does not work on her. She's also tone deaf. Apparently, it's common in vampires. Let's go with the Cult of Nerul guy. Tries to get up again, but is just not happening for him. He collapses. He's on the floor now, next to the table. The vampire is now going to slash at Agman. Ooh, she definitely makes purchase there. She claws open your nice new shirt a little bit, and you take 8 damage. Oh wait, sorry, that's +2. You take 10 damage. She's super buff. You are in a bloodied condition.
Yeah, I am.
But I think you also have a health pot, just a friendly DM reminder. We will go to your turn.
I actually used it already. Oh, I'm not going down so easily. I'm gonna take another swipe at her. Oh, 13. Oof.
Nope. You were a little bit thrown asunder by that blow you took to the chest, and how she ripped up your shirt. You had 2 shirts ruined in 2 days, or 1 day actually, because that happened earlier today.
Goddamn vampires!
It just threw you right off your game. You mix your axe blow. We will go to Skoska Kill, creeping up behind the vampire lady.
Sneak attack! And I'm also going to attack with both weapons. Is Simon singing a song right now?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Oh, wait, he was, but it doesn't go away when you riff, right? You're still playing?
No, that's the only thing I can do while I'm playing.
Cool. Okay.
Sweet. Then 14.
Well, you're going to get a bonus for sneak attacking. that I will give you. You can cut at the backs of her legs a little bit, and she's not ready for that. So I'll let you get half damage for that.
So half of my sneak attack damage?
Yep.
Alright. So 1.5.
I'll round you up to 2.
Alright.
Yeah, she does not see you coming, so I'll let you land the blow, and you cut at the backs of her legs, which she was like, what the fuck is going on? So she turns to see you, and she's mad, but she's also turned away from Agman. Simon Cowell.
I will start moving towards the fancy vampire and use riff on the female vampire.
Alright. You enter into the room and play a riff during your song about Agman kicking indoors.
Fuck yeah. 20.
What? That's beautiful. Just for fun, let's roll a D100 on this.
I forgot. by the
84.
way.
Woo, that's beautiful. Okay, remember how I mentioned there was a bar in the corner of the room?
Mm-hmm.
When you walked into the room and did that, you knocked her off of the table so hard that she flies up and over and lands behind the bar, and she just crashes right into the wall. So you're going to do maximum damage, and she's going to take some fall damage as well. So she's going to take just 1 fall damage. But what would be your maximum damage for that move?
20.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, she is in really bad shape. When she landed against the back of the bar, a whole bunch of the bottles broke and smashed and are stuck in her. So when she goes to stand up, you can see that she's got bits of glass just sticking out of her all over. She's roiled. She's going to hop over the bar, or try to hop over the bar. Let's see if she can do that. Nope, she doesn't. She tries to hop over the bar, realizes there's glass in her palm, and she slips and kind of just lands prone on the bar. She was trying to scramble up to get at you. Agman, you are standing facing her, but you're still standing on top of the table.
With the roar, I'm gonna jump down and try to just hack her head off with my axe.
All right.
20!
Very nice. Roll for damage on that one.
4. Damn it.
Okay, well, because you had advantage in that situation, I'm going to let you plant your axe in the side of her head. She dies, and the vampire body remains. You successfully murdered this vampire. The vampires outside are still cheering, and they're banging on the glass like they were having a good time. But in the corner of the room, the cool guy is gone, and the door is open. Encounter's over.
Hooray!
We'll pick up with Skoska kill.
Huh. So much for watching. Wonder if you saw how awesome I was there. Totally won that battle for us, by the way. Vampires are still outside that window, right?
Yeah, they're having a good time.
What do you say we make it a party, boys?
I have some wounds that need licking.
Well, hurry up and do that, and then let's make it a party.
I got some
Well-
drugs for the party.
I was about to say, this health pot that he mentioned, I'd already used it earlier. I got nothing.
I should mention that there are 2 lootable bodies in the room. The Cult of Nerul guy that was dead on the table. Agman, you were standing next to him. He had some stuff on him. As well as the girl, dead vampire, lying on the bar. She has equipment on her.
Well, I totally helped the most. I get first pickings on the vampire. Let me go ahead and loot her.
Well, Agman's going to see everything first. So if you try to snag anything, he's going to get a reflex save on it. You can see around her neck that as Agman's axe planted in it, that her necklace came loose. She had an amulet necklace, and on her hand that's hanging limply off the bar, she has 2 rings. One of them is a sapphire, and one of them is a topaz. Skosko, you can try to grab something. Agman, you can try to stop him. Simon Cowell, you are standing also nearby, so anything that you want. Or if you wanted to check out the Cult of Nerul guy, you could also do that.
I'll check out the cult of Neural guy.
Cool. On him, you can see that there were some health potions in the belt, and he had a cutlass stuck into his sheath that he didn't quite get to pull out. You can see that it's masterwork, and it's almost entirely silver, so it's probably worth some money. The person that's lying next to the table has passed out, but is not dead. They also have some stuff on them.
So, Agman, can I get that sapphire ring?
Go for it. I have no interest in jewels.
Alright,
I'm
then I'll
pretty
take
with
both rings.
clothes.
I should mention, Agman, that topaz ring that was on the finger was on her thumb. It would fit your hand. And Jay, Skokil, you put on the sapphire ring. It's really pretty.
Nice.
It looks expensive too.
I'm accessorizing.
Agman, did you want the topaz ring, or are you gonna give it to Skoska?
No, I don't. I have no interest in jewels.
Okay.
Or
Skoska,
accessorizing.
do you put the ring on?
Hell yeah!
Okay, cool. You feel significantly stronger.
Ooh.
There's still an amulet hanging around her neck. And Simon, did you want any of the Cult of Neural Person's health pots? Because there's some on the belt.
Yeah, I'll take one and give the rest to Eggman.
Okay, you add one to your inventory, and you gave 3 health pots to Eggman. And that's all the loot, but you guys didn't take the amulet.
Who wants it?
Well, you're getting all blinged out, so.
Sure. More bling. I'm gonna take it as well.
Okay. You have a feeling come over you, but you're not quite sure what it is.
Sweet.
That's what happens when you put on magic items before you get them checked out. Okay, you're blinged out. Agman, you just
Okay, what
received
kind of
3
necklace
health
was
pots. It was just an amulet. You're not sure.
Alright, I'm gonna drink one of those health potions.
Okay. You're in better shape. I forgot what your total HP is.
40.
40. I'll give you 30 HP from the health pot. This puts you at 36. Okay. What would you guys like to do from here? The vampires have stopped banging on the windows, and they've kind of backed away from the glass.
Eggman, smash.
I should say there's 5 of them.
Ooh. Eggman smash?
I'm gonna try to wake the sleeping agent of Nerul.
Okay, you go to pick him up, but he's hanging just limply in your arms. He's out. He's passed all the way.
Simon's
the fuck
got
out.
water. We could just splash him.
No, Simon emptied his pail of water on the table.
Yeah.
Oh.
He threw it at the big bitch.
Why don't we send Simon back to get another bucket of water from his friend? Huh?
Alright.
Nice.
Really? Okay.
Well, more water.
Okay, so you leave and go back into the hallway and hang a right and go back to the room. Agman, what are you doing?
I'm gonna be dancing with the unconscious Nerul guy. Gonna like dance around, holding him up. I'm taking the lead.
Okay.
I still got the door song in my head.
Very nice. Okay, so you use your giant mitt to just grab his whole back with your hand and hold him up in front of you, and grasp him with the other hand, and you are dancing with him in the ballroom. One of the vampires whistles at you. They're having a good time. Skokil, what do you do?
I'm gonna mockingly gesture at the vampires to come in.
They don't meet your eye. They're kind of shy of the invitation. You see one turn to the other, and they gesture up over the balcony that they're standing on. Simon Cowell, you are in front of a door. It's ajar.
No, it's a door.
I'll push the door open without stepping inside.
Roll a d20 for me.
4.
Fuck, it lands on your head.
Damn it.
You are continued to be drenched. And a guy jumps out from the center of the barricade and says, "Get back, you!" Oh, it's you. Hi. Sorry. What can I do for you?
I need some more water.
I can do that. He goes and gets you another bucket. And he walks up and takes the bucket off of your hand and hands you another bucket.
Oh.
You notice that the cut in his hand is gone. Do you just take the bucket?
Yep.
Okay, so you're just heading back to the room?
He has no time for oddities.
Okay, yeah. You just take the bucket of water and head back to the room. You re-enter the room to see Agman dancing with the Cult of Nerul guy. He's just limply hanging. Skoskakil is looking intently at the vampires. What did you want to do with the bucket of water?
I'll just go ahead and throw it at the limp guy.
I'm gonna drop him first.
Oh, so you drop a defenseless, unconscious man flat on the floor.
Gently.
Okay, you drop him gently on the floor, and Simon Cowell just dumps a bucket of water on him. He comes to a little bit, and he's got his eyes open, and he's saying, "What happened?"
I'm gonna pipe up and say, "You killed her. Can we get out of here now?"
He tries to sit up, but he winces, and he's got his hand over his stomach. He appears to be quite injured. He said, "Just leave me. Just leave me. I know what I was signed up for."
Okay, I'm gonna start walking toward the vampires.
Okay, you were walking towards the windows and the door.
Mm-hmm.
The glass door, not the other door. Skoska kill.
I'm gonna look back towards the door and say, "All right, time to knock," and wait for Eggman.
Okay, and Simon Cowell, anything you want to do with that bucket in your hand? Or are you just gonna drop it?
I'm gonna drop the bucket and take my mushrooms.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome. Just how many? You've got a little container full.
He said the mushrooms.
You're gonna just eat all of the mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna take a couple of bites, so yeah, you give yourself a second.
Okay.
I don't even know what to say to that right now. We're gonna wait. That'll be fun later. Okay, we'll go to Agman. Agman, you're facing the glass wall with the glass door in the middle, and the vampires are looking at you kind of fearfully.
Boo!
Roll d20 for that.
Crap, I lost
You're rolling for an intimidate.
2!
Agman, you catch your own reflection as you try to say boo and scare yourself a little bit. Doesn't quite pan out how you wanted to, and you lose face a little bit. Skoska kill.
I'm going to attempt diplomacy here and say, "Hey guys, you guys should come on inside and we'll talk."
Okay, you can roll diplomacy.
16.
Okay, one of them walks up to the window and tries to breathe on it to fog it, and realizes that he can't anymore because he's a vampire. So he pulls the door slightly ajar and says, "Talk about what?"
Eggman, you wanna do me a favor here and Maybe pull him in the room.
It's only slightly ajar. The gap.
Agman's
Between the
big. He
door-
can punch right through that. Come on.
No, but if you wanted to reach through it, the crack that's in the door right now is actually thinner than his fingers are. So,
I'll say,
just-
tell me where the cool guy went, and we'll be on our way. We won't have to hurt you.
it is not for me to say. He looks at the other vampires and kind of gives a gesture, and let's see what they do. Oh, cool. They all look at each other, hop up onto the railing, and dive out into the night. They disappear out of your field of vision. Yeah,
That wasn't very
Way
they
to scare the vampires away.
they successfully stealthed.
I'm so
You
scared
are now
that
in
they
a-
left. Nailed it.
You successfully pat yourself on the back.
Did he not roll for it?
Nice.
Simon Cowell, what are you doing?
I just watched the vampires all run away.
True. What's your reaction?
Way to go, guys. Now we don't get to fight the vampires.
We could go after Mr.
So-
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's pick up with Ghost Kill. You take point. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna walk through the door that Mr. Cool was leaning on, and is now open.
Okay. It empties out on a small landing, and there are stairs descending to the outside of the building. You're now outside. It's still nighttime, but the moon is very full. You hear screaming a little bit, and at the base of the stairs, there's a small dirt landing. There's a barn to the right-hand side, and in front of you in the distance is the street. So do you descend the stairs?
Sure.
You guys following him?
Yeah.
Okay.
During this time, though, I'm gonna put my axe up and switch to the spear.
Cool. You successfully do that. Okay, so you reach the bottom of the staircase, and you're on the small dirt landing. You see that in the side of the barn, the door is slightly ajar. In the distance, you can hear people screaming, and you can actually see them running up and down the streets. They're going both directions, kind of like what they did in the basement, except outside. And you can hear some horses whinnying from the inside of the barn. Perception would tell you that there's a larger barn door in the front of the structure, but the side door is visible to you, and it is slightly ajar.
Let's go in.
Do you just
Are?
do you just
Yeah, just
Go
go
in?
walk in.
okay? Do you two guys follow him?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so you walk into a dark barn. You can see that one of the pens has been opened up. There's several horse pens on the sides, I should say. One of them has been opened up and the horse has been taken out. Someone has put a saddle on top of it, and looks like they're putting stuff into a bag. He looks up at you, and you recognize him to be the cool guy. And he just goes, "Ugh, I thought I was done here. What do you want? Money? I can give you money. Immortality? Some people want that more.
How about answers?
What kind of answers?
What the hell is going on here?
Oh, well, I thought I would get all dressed up, march myself into this town, and burn it to the ground."
Sounds good to me.
Very forthcoming.
Yeah. We were kind of hired to like kill you all, and unfortunately, I got a blood debt I got to take care of. You know how that goes. A cultist kind of attacked me, and I got to take care of that. And in order to do that, I kind of got tricked into coming here and killing y'all. So if you guys could all just leave town and make it look like you died, I could go kill the blood debt, and we could just separate.
Interesting. So your blood debt is with who? Someone that they're
I think
holding against you?
I think I named. What did I can't remember. Can I roll for history and you tell me what I named him if you know? I can't remember.
You can try.
All right. Yeah, that's a 12.
You can.
I can't
No,
actually
you-
remember what I named him.
You can't actually remember the guy.
Alright.
You remember that 3 was talking about him, and he called himself a title, and then his actual title was something different, but you can't remember what either of those values were.
Alright. So yeah, there's a guy that they got him in jail. They said that they'd release him to me. Or sorry, they'd release him, and then we'd be free to leave after we took care of this whole vampire problem. I'm air quoting.
So, your loyalty is for sale, then?
My loyalty is to me.
Right. No, that's what I meant. You're independent, clearly. I shouldn't have put you in a box like that. So, let's see. If I can contrive a situation where your blood debt gets satisfied, then you could work for me or do a favor for me, and I could release you from... You said it was the cults of the rule? Amateurs. Would that be something you were interested in?
I'm gonna look at Simon and kind of raise an eyebrow.
I don't know. That's a really scary dragon beside him.
Just for reference, the mushrooms haven't kicked in yet.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Oh, God.
Well then.
How about Agman? What's your read of this?
I'm gonna try to stab him with my spear.
Okay.
Done talking. I rolled a 1.
He bats it away like, we are talking here, young man. Mind your manners.
I apologize for my friend. He's new to the whole conversation thing. He usually just smashes.
I
Well.
might smash.
Everyone is good at something, he says, and looks at you and is trying to be both uplifting and condescending. Gosko, he's looking at you like he wants an answer. But he's also got his backpack in his hands now, and he was looking like he's gonna hitch it to the saddle, which is what he starts to do.
What do you want? I need more information before I make a commitment.
Well, I was tasked with boxing in this little town, and then we were going to wrap everybody up with nice little bows, and then we were going to wait until daytime, and then wait until nighttime again. And then slowly we're going to release them in packs and let them run around the city, and we're going to eat them night by night by night. We'll take all the strongest and best fighters, turn them into vampires, and then we're going to put everyone on a ship and go to the next town and do it all over again.
That doesn't sound like a good time.
Yeah. Decisions.
He climbs up onto the mountain.
I'm gonna tell him, what is it you want us to do if we're to work for you?
You come to me with the head of your leader of the cult of Nerul, or the head of the sheriff, either or, and I will ensure your blood debt is satisfied. And I'll make it worth your while in some other way. I'll owe you a favor.
Throughout my life, I've never known favors to be of any good currency. Plus, this blood debt, you can't just kill him and dump him there. Like, I have to do it. It's something I gotta do, so unless you're, gonna let him into a room with me.
He just failed a bluff. He's been lying to you. He's just been stalling. He looks like he's edging towards the door with the horse.
Simon,
I'm gonna
burn it
stab the
down.
horse.
Oh.
Simon?
You get stabbed the horse?
Yeah. Can't get away then.
You can
could also
definitely
just
roll for
burn
it.
down the barn,
9.
No, the horse shies away, but it was trying to leave, but is now trying to shy away from you. So it missed its opportunity to go out the door, and you've kind of got him pushed up against a little bit of the edge, so he doesn't have a clear way out. You're standing in front of him now. We'll go back to Agman.
Stabby, round 2. 8.
Yeah, he totally ducks you again and bats it aside, and just looks at you and says, "Manners." And Skoska Kill, what do you do?
I'm gonna tell Simon, quit fucking around and burn this place to the ground. And I'm gonna pull out my weapons.
Okay, you pull out your weapons. He is going to try and mow you down, Simon. Oh, no, but you still have the knife in your hand, so the horse is scared and it won't charge forward. It goes to your turn.
Am I still all wet?
Yes, definitely.
Alright, so I can't make a fire.
You could try.
You can attempt to, but you're going to take a penalty unless you try to do something incredibly creative, in which case you wouldn't.
Sing a song about fires.
Hug him! Hug him! You're soaked in holy water.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'll throw myself at the vampire. Big ol' hug.
Alright, give me a roll for it.
13.
Okay, you don't quite get all the way up, but you get halfway up onto the saddle and kind of roll awkwardly against the side of him, and now his leg is burning, and he's like trying to stamp it out, but he can't because it's wet, and it's burning his leg, and now he's flailing a little bit. Agman, goes to your turn.
I'm gonna try to pull him down off the horse.
Okay.
28.
Holy crap. Yeah. You just pick him up by the back the same way you grabbed the guy you were dancing with and just picked him straight up off the horse. You're holding him in your right hand.
Now. Now.
What do you
How
do with him?
about you try telling the truth?
You successfully have him grappled, so we'll go to Skosko. Agman is holding him up off of the horse in his right hand.
I'm gonna slap the horse in the ass to get it out of the barn, and hold up my dagger, or my, sorry, what was it called? My straight razor to the throat of the vampire and say, "Speak."
He's too high up.
Okay, well, as close as I can get.
Okay, you're holding it to his belly button.
There you go. Did the horse leave?
Yeah, the horse
Okay,
took your motion and just whinnied and kind of walked out into the streets. We'll go to we'll continue with you. You said you wanted to say something?
Speak.
I have nothing nice to say to you, young man.
You've been lying
This
to
whole
me.
thing. Of course I've been lying to you. I don't know you. Why would I do anything for you? It's ridiculous. Everyone nowadays is so entitled. He doesn't seem worried, like, in the slightest.
Well, I do have a reputation to uphold. I'm gonna stab him in the gut.
Okay, you turn to push the straight razor into his belly button.
22. It's a 20 crit.
Oh, wow, nice. Not 20. Roll a D100 for that, because that was beautiful.
Yeah,
Is
and he's
87.
Wow.
And I'm holding the vampire by his scruff of his neck, so he's not like able to defend himself at all.
No, he's really not. He tried to bat your hands away, but you pushed in. You didn't realize there was armor below it, but you got really good angle on there, and you've stabbed some people before, so you just go straight through his armor into his stomach, and he keels forward, but he's still being held up, so his kneecaps come up, and he's like curled up into a ball, and he's yelling. Hollering, yelling. He's in an immense amount of pain. Your hand actually, like your fingers go partially into the wound. You stabbed him so hard. You're really good at stabbing people.
Had practice.
Simon, wait, no, is it Simon Cowell's turn? Let's go to Simon Cowell.
I'll use bardic music since we're
Okay.
gonna kill this guy.
Is your song about anything in particular?
About this vampire. That's being held by
sing,
Eggman.
sing how it goes.
Yeah, I don't remember this one.
Oh fuck.
How's this song go?
Eggman's holding the vampire. You better kill him fast. Stabby stab 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 stab. Cut his dick off.
This vampire won't last.
Yeah.
How is it the barbarian's a better bard than the bard?
Oh man.
I'm gonna
Okay,
fucking
yeah.
piss myself. Holy shit.
You're buffing each other now. Eggman, you're holding the vampire up.
Shit. Well, I'm gonna like rub him on Simon Cowell.
Okay, yeah. You can
13.
you have advantage on that situation, so he's gonna just try and wiggle himself free. Yeah, he wiggles himself free, but onto Simon Cowell. So Simon, you have a vampire kind of land on you. He can't bleed because he's dead, but some of his undead blood kind of lands on your clothes, and he lands on you, and he starts to burn as you touch him. So he rolls onto his back, and he's swatting away at you. So you're kind of over top of him. What do you do?
I'm just gonna give him a big old bear hug.
Okay, I'll just let you do that. You flop down on top of him. Actually, please do roll a d20 for that.
18.
Yeah, you hold your loot to one side and you just drop on him with your arms spread like Titanic, and you just
This is
land on top of him, and he's burning and flailing underneath you with his arms. Skoska Kill, you just saw Agman rub Simon Cowell on him. He fell, and now Simon Cowell has thrown himself on top of the vampire and is just rolling around on him like a cat.
I'm going to say, hey, have you guys ever played that game when you're a kid and, you know, the cult that you happen to have been sold to since birth kind of takes you into a town and you have to play what they call doctor? And as I'm saying this, I'm just going to reach into his stomach and start feeling around.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay.
No, Agman, not play that.
Yeah, Agman, you definitely have not played that. Yeah, give me a roll for that, Skosko.
Alrighty. That is 10.
Okay, you have advantage in the situation, so you're just gonna be able to do that, actually. Because Simon Cowell is kind of pinning his shoulders down as the vampire is throwing around. So you're reaching into his stomach as Simon Cowell pins him down.
Yeah.
He's in an immense amount of pain, and he is thrashing all over the place. Agman, what's your take on this whole ordeal?
I'm gonna grab both Simon Cowell and Vampire in a bear hug.
Careful,
Yeah,
my hands
go
are
ahead.
up in there.
16.
Yeah, you grab both of them. You kneel down gently beside them and just push everybody together in one big hug. So, Skosko, your arm goes up into him, up to its elbow, as you're squished against Simon Cowell's back, which gets pushed into the vampire, who is now thrashing around wildly. He's gonna try and bite at your shoulder, Simon.
Yeah.
But he's just in too much pain. He can't even figure out what's going on right now. He's starting to smoke a little bit because of how much you're burning him alive right now. We'll go back to you, Simon Cowell.
How restricted are my hands here?
You've got your loot in one of them, and the other one, you're just propping up your head while you look into his eyes.
Sing him a song.
No, I'm gonna go and stab him in the eye with a knife.
Okay, yeah, you pull out a knife. Give me a roll for it.
Somebody's got a
9.
Oh, not quite. He's rolling around a little bit too much. but it would inspire some laughs because you guys are kind of all piling together. Skoska Kale, you are in his stomach up to your elbow.
I'm gonna feel around, grab the nearest organ, and pull.
All right, give me a roll for it.
That's 15.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, you definitely grab an organ and pull it out. You think it's a kidney.
Hey, look, guys. 10 points.
Your whole arm, you wouldn't really be able to tell because your skin is black, but you've got black blood all over you up to your elbow. And a kidney in your hand. It's kind of rotten because it's really, really old. That inspires some more screaming. You feel as though he's getting very low on hit points. He's quite bloodied.
We're hugging him to death.
Am I out of
Literally-
actions for the turn, or can I go back in for more fishing?
You can prep that as your next action.
Alright.
We'll go to Agman giving the bear hug.
I will continue to bear hug.
You're just gonna
That's-
squeeze?
That's
Oh
a
my
nat
god.
20.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a nat 20. So you can you can roll D100 for that. I want to see what happens.
60.
Very nice. You feel a popping sensation against your chest. You just dislocated his shoulder with your squeeze. Simon, you're okay, but it's getting kind of tight now. It's your wait. The vampire's gonna try and wriggle his way out of this. Yeah, he definitely can't. He's just screaming. He's in too much pain. He can't really say anything. Besides, damn you all. And besides the muffled screams. I would give you a scream right now, but my landlords would get mad at me. Let's go to Simon Cowell.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to stab him in the face again.
Okay. You've already got the knife in your hand. Give it a whirl.
3.
Yeah, he's bucking around too much, and you're trying not to get too close to his face because he still is a vampire, and you don't want him to bite you. So, yeah, you miss your slice there. Are you still just going to keep leaning against him?
Well, yeah, I'm burning him to death.
You are burning him to death because your clothes are drenched, and your clothes are saturating his clothes, and everywhere that you are touching him, his skin is bubbling and starting to hiss. He looks as though he's trying to apparate away, but he can't because something about the holy water that you're drenched with is holding him in place. We'll
Not
go
only
to.
is he drenched, I'm still drenched from whenever I got the bucket dumped on my head.
This is true. It is a double entendre of horrible. You're gonna smell him kind of bubbling. We'll go to Skoska Kill.
Can I reach in and try and take his heart?
You can try.
That's a 3.
Yeah, no, he twists a little bit too hard, and you can't get your hand in anymore because he's wrenching himself all over the place.
Damn
Agman,
it, hold
you're
him
holding
still,
on.
guys.
Trying.
Yeah,
I'm
balls in your court, Agman.
I'm still holding on. 15. Trying to hold on.
Yeah, you're still successfully holding on to him. He's gonna try and get away from you, but he still cannot do that. Oh man, it's Simon Cowell.
We're gonna try to stab him again.
Okay,
14.
very nice. You push the dagger into his eyeball, and he starts to twitch a whole bunch, and then his head just drops backwards. His whole body is still smoking, but you feel as though he's gone limp. Encounter's over. Good job.
I'm gonna reach in and take his heart anyways.
Yeah, give me a roll for it.
Alright. That's an 8.
Yeah, you realize that the wetness on his clothes is kind of making it too dangerous to grab him because the holy water also kind of burns you a little bit. So it makes you apprehensive. Do you still want to go through with it?
Yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Okay, give me another roll for it.
Alright. 11.
Okay, you can reach in and you're feeling around.
Alright.
You take 3 damage points. The holy water is starting to burn your arm.
Alright.
Agman, you're holding a corpse. Actually, to be correct, you're holding Simon Cowell in a loving embrace against a corpse.
All right, I'm gonna release and let Simon Cowell down.
Yeah, you can do that. Simon Cowell, you are gently placed back down. You are leaning on top of a corpse.
Check the body for loot.
Cool. The sword that he had in his holster was very nice. It had a jewel in the handle. Looked really, really cool. His clothes are a bit ruined, and his armor's got a big hole in the middle of the front of it. He's wearing bracers on his forearms. They appear to be spiked, and you would have seen. Oh wait, never mind. You guys shoot the horse on. The horse had a pack on it, but the horse is gone.
Hey,
yeah, so
Simon?
he's got
Little-
bracers.
Can you give me a little bit of help here? This water seems to hurt, and
Yeah, you
you
can
know.
rip that heart out. Let's go.
I can.
Yeah, just
Oh,
pull
okay.
it out.
I'm just gonna pull his heart out and put it in my backpack then.
Okay, you don't wrap it in anything. You just put the whole thing
Nah,
right in
just
there.
straight in.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it's already had a dwarf head in there. I mean, it can't get much worse.
Oh, apparently it can. It smells like rotten meat, and you just dump it in your bag, right? It's great.
All right.
You're also, your arm is now saturated in rotten blood. Yeah. So the loot on the body, Simon, was a jeweled sword, a jewel-handled sword on the pommel, and a set of bracers.
I'll take the sword.
Excellent. You can add that to your inventory. Anybody want the bracers, or are you guys just gonna move on?
I'll take him if nobody else does, but let everybody else.
Okay. Are you gonna stash them or equip them?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna stash him.
Okay. You stash them. Okay, so you guys are standing in the center now of a barn. There's pens on your left and right hand side. They are full of horses that are kind of freaking out that you guys were just murdering somebody in the middle of the room.
Well,
Yeah, we'll pick up.
Guess we should go see the sheriff. We kind of did our job, right?
I mean, I guess so. Was he the leader?
Oh,
We don't know.
oh. I mean, he did. He was the one that contracted us to help them. So
Okay, so where did you guys want to do from here?
let's head towards wherever the sheriff's place is.
I don't think you've actually been there yet, because he rounded you off at the inn.
Yeah, at the
so
inn,
you would
you're
need
right.
it.
should we go look for the 3?
Ah.
Stupid name.
All right. I'm just gonna let Eggman lead and follow him. wherever he
Okay,
goes.
Eggman, where do you go?
Back in or out of the barn and back inside.
Okay, you ascend the stairs. You guys following him?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You ascend the stairs and back into the ballroom, which is still trashed. The body of the Cult of Nerul guy that was kind of down and out is gone. And there are no vampires banging on the windows anymore. Do you just proceed through the room?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. You proceeded through the door. There is still one door to your immediate left. And the 3 doors you've already gone, or the 2 doors you've already gone through to your right-hand side.
Gonna go ahead and check out that last door.
Okay. You find it unlocked. Do you just open it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You can just... Oh, you just open it then. It is a spiral staircase leading up.
Well, we go.
Yep.
Okay. Agman, your foot's still broken. So
right.
I'm assuming that you're just going to hobble at the back of the pack now.
Yeah.
Skosko, it was really nice of you to let him lead, but I think one of you guys are going to have to lead from now.
Yeah,
Unless you want to go his speed.
I'll let Simon lead. Does anybody have a health potion on them by chance? I'm saying to the party as we start walking up the stairs.
Yeah, I'll give him one.
Okay.
Hooray! Can I drink it?
Did you want to... Yeah, totally. Okay. You're back up to full health.
Yay.
Excellent. So you guys are just going to ascend the stairs all the way?
Yep.
Okay. At the top of the stairs, there is another door. It is... you find it to be unlocked, but not open.
Can I press my head to it and see if I can hear anything on the other side?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll.
Yep.
Just gather intelligence.
Yep.
Gather information, rather. 7.
You hear wind.
Hey guys, there's some wind.
What,
Simon...
do you yell that back to me while I'm...
Yeah, Agman is down the stairs.
Okay, then I say, hey guys, there's wind, to just Simon, and then I kind of look dumbfounded for a second as I'm expecting Agman to be there. And then I realize that he's not. And then I just sigh.
Simon Cowell, is there anything you wanted to do?
I'll just open the door.
Okay. You open the door to a flat rooftop. There are pillars leading up from the edges of the rooftop to a kind of a structure above you that's holding a large bell, and from the bell is a rope that leads down to the platform, but it is otherwise open on all the other sides. Standing up there with you is 3, and he's kind of propping up somebody to look out into the distance. They're both facing away from you. He doesn't turn.
Oh, hey buddy! I'm gonna say as I walk towards him, and I'm gonna pull the heart out of my backpack and say, we killed this vampire for you. And kind of lob it towards him.
He was frowning before, but he kind of gives you a half smirk. He says, good. Very, very good. He would have been happy to know that. And it looks over at the guy he's propping up and lets him go, and he kind of just sloughs down and fall over. It was the guy from the ballroom. He's
Aw.
dead.
Rip.
Did you know him well?
Well, he owed me a lot, and he died before his time was before his debt with me was settled. So he has to go to well, not a very nice place. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, so
And then he
about
looks-
debts,
He looks very intently at Simon Cowell.
I don't know what
I-
that's all about.
I'm completely oblivious to his look.
Yeah. Okay, you can be oblivious to his look. Skosko.
Yeah.
Suddenly you guys hear...
Did you find 3? Such a stupid name.
A
I'm
booming Goliath voice echoes up the stairwell.
I'm gonna kind of over my shoulder be like, yeah, we're in the middle of it. And then lean back towards
Alright,
3.
I'll be there sometime.
Alright, cool. And then I'll lean back towards 3 and be like, so, speaking of debts, vampire's dead. I believe you owe me.
Yes, I certainly do. We're going to talk to the sheriff and get your guy released outside of the city walls. I would really, really appreciate it if you would continue to aid us, given that your friend there, who is ignoring me, doesn't really have a choice.
I'm just gonna kind of look at Simon Simon, and then back at 3, and then back at Simon, and then back at 3, and be like, did you guys sleep together or what?
Simon?
Push him off the roof.
Did you actually whisper that?
Yes.
Yeah, roll for that.
Are you telling me?
14.
Or are you
Yeah.
attempting to? Oh, okay.
Let's see if he can hear you.
He doesn't hear you. The wind picked up as you said that.
I'm gonna... Shit, I don't know what I can do here. Because he hasn't actually released the guy yet, so...
No, he
Um,
did. He dropped and the guy fell down?
No,
Or
no.
fell down.
The guy that I've got a blood debt with is still in...
Oh. Yeah, the sheriff had him, though.
Alright, I'm gonna kind of put my arm around 3 and say, you know, it's times like these when we've just got to stick together, and then kind of shove him towards the ledge.
Okay, Agman, you're poking your head through the door. You see Skoska Kill lean up against 3 and is talking to him and looks quite jovial, and then tries to shove him. Skosko, roll for your shove.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to find what my modifier is. What would it be under?
Simon, are you going to try to help him, or are you just standing?
Go back
Um,
to stats.
I'll play a nice
Is it stats?
pushing song.
What is
One.
it?
You have 1 as your modifier.
Okay, so 1 to 20.
You lock eyes with 3
Oh,
and start
God.
playing. Oh my god! That is amazing. Okay, roll a d100.
I don't want to. Oh, it's a
Someone's
3.
about to fall.
Woo! It's a 3.
Oh. Okay, well, that was fun. You try to give him a shove, but he holds on to you and knows what you just tried to do and tries to just throw you off instead. But he messes it up, so now you guys are holding each other on the edge of this precipice, looking each other in the face. You have a slight disadvantage. His grip on you is a lot stronger. We'll go to Agman standing in the door frame. Your foot hurts.
Agman don't understand. What's going on?
Your friend just tried to kill me. Skoska, what's your reaction to that?
If only I had a friend who could sing a song about having a really good grip and stuff.
Oh man. Simon, what's your reaction? You're playing a little ditty to this attempted murder.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw a dagger at 3.
Okay.
12.
Well, he's kind of tied up. That's gotta work, right?
Your blood started flowing a little bit when you climbed this tower, and you tried to throw the dagger at 3, and you thought you planted it, but it went wide because the 3 you were looking at wasn't the 3 that is actually there, because there was 2 of them. That's curious.
Oh, that's weird.
So your dagger just sails off into the night.
I sworn I hit him.
Skosko,
I'm
you're
gonna
gripping
attempt
him.
to throw him off again. That's a 17.
Okay, he's gonna roll to try to counter that. Okay, you throw him and he grasps onto the edge and he's holding on with his fingers and he's like reaching for his sword belt. And you can hear him cussing and reaching for the edge. Agman, your turn.
Agman's still confused. Just gonna sit this one out.
Okay, you stand there and think about how your foot hurts while you look at Skosko Kill trying to murder someone. Simon Cowell, you still playing the ditty?
I'll go over and try to step on his hands.
You'd have to walk up onto the edge to do that, but you can do that.
Alright.
Give me a roll for it.
18.
Very nice. You stomp on his toes, and he falls up.
Toes?
And sorry. You use your toes to step
Very
on
good.
his hand. And he falls backwards, yelping, and sails darkly into the night and falls. He falls out of your field of vision, down into the gardens below. You hear a thump sound. And you are now standing up on the edge of the tower, looking down. You still have your loot in your hands.
I'm gonna look at Simon and say, so why did I kill him?
I don't know. He made some threats and stuff. I just tried not to worry about it.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
shake my head and. Can I actually? How far is the drop? Do you know?
Oh, far. More than 100 feet.
So definitely not ropeable.
Nope.
All right.
Definitely not.
Is there anything else up here?
Nope. Well, there was the rope leading up to the bell.
Okay. Can I yank the bell? Or
Yeah,
yank
totally.
the bell?
Give it a yank.
All right. That's a 10.
Cool. Well, it's just a rope, so it clashes. Simon Cowell, can you give me a d20 roll right now?
8.
Good. Your world explodes with color at the sound of the gong ringing above you. It's just all encompassing, and everything is blue and pink and orange and stifling. You're standing on the edge of the precipice, and you slip backwards. What do? You try to reach for something, or what do you do?
I try to fall towards the church side.
Okay, give it a roll.
17.
Oh, good. You successfully fall flat on your face on the correct side of the barrier, but you fall flat and you feel like you're still falling. So you're screaming, laying on your face, flailing your arms, and still think you're falling. Agman, it's your turn.
That's why we don't do
This
drugs.
ship.
What was that, Agman?
I'm gonna pick up Simon Cowell and start trying to trek back down the stairs.
Okay, you can pick him up. He's
I'm
flailing,
flying.
though. Okay, so we're gonna end there for the night. Simon, you're being picked up, kind of semi-gently by Agman. Skosko, you just rang the bell for the whole town, and successfully murdered the coordinator of the cult of Nerul. Good job, everybody. Good game.
Hooray!
Yay.
All right. Yeah, that
That's
was
it.
great.
That's it for this week. Tune in next week when we apparently murder more people. Thanks for watching, everybody.